I've had a lot of customers lately pick up their orders. I've had a few come into my workshop and they're rather intrigued at how I'm making my wall buddies. Now, I have bought the copyright to the wall buddies in Australia, so even though I want to teach people how I make them, you can make them yourself and sell them, but they can't go under my wall buddy name. So I'm going to run you through the whole process just due to the intrigue of the end result is what they keep asking me about, because I advertise them as laser cut, so a lot of people are picking up their items thinking that they're cut acrylic or they're mirror acrylic like all the other stuff I do, but these, when they see them, that not from a photo, they're quite astounded to find that they're painted. I have one here, my buds. Every little piece is pulled out and painted after they're cut, and they're just so happy with the results there. So I'm going to actually show you how I make them all from start to finish, and all my little tips and tricks. I have a few up my sleeve to help section my colours for painting them, what I use, what brands I use, just all my process from start to finish. So let's watch the video. Okay, I've got my design in Lightburn, and I just send it straight from Lightburn over to the laser. That's my picture in my Lightburn, and now we'll just press play. Okay, Pooh Bear's all cut out, so now it's time to section off all my colours. And it doesn't matter what falls through because I have a pull-out tray that picks up all of my dropped pieces. And my trusty masking tape is my biggest trick. Now, always take off my outline first. My outline will be painted black, and that goes over on the work paint tape. Now I grab all my colours, what I know will be his yellow of the Pooh Bear, and stick them on my masking tape. His body, his arms, get all these yellow pieces. Pooh Bear is an easy one to do, but he is still adored by so many. And these will go on the workbench to be all rolled with the orange paint. Okay, we've got all of everything set out for what I'm wanting to paint. This is all the Winnie the Pooh that's orange, red shirt, and orange body bits, right? Now, these are what I paint with. Silly Sollies, I think $2.50 or something. These are what gets the pristine job. I don't like any paint strokes with paintbrushes because it just looks tacky. So you'll see the result. What I do with mine is these, I use Ziploc bags. I never wash a roller. I never have to. If anything, I change more of the Ziploc bags probably once a week, sometimes 2 times a week. All of these end up going in the fridge at the end of every work day. They all get put in there and ready to go again the next day. There's too much wastage with the water. So I'm happy. I love doing it that way, and it's very, the paint stretches. You get to use every drop of your paint. So yeah, foam rollers is how I'm getting my results that you're all asking about when you pick up your orders. So I'm going to just zip ahead, might hyperlapse through some of the painting. Also baby wipes. Swear by baby wipes, because I like a glass table. drop sheets don't work for me because I'm doing so many colours in a day that I can't have a drop sheet covered in red paint and then go to do a white, yellow or another colour. It just gets in your roller. So I like a glass table where I can wipe off each one with either the wet wipes, or if it's dry I can razor blade it off. Yeah, nice, quick and easy. I like a fresh start with every colour. So let's get going and I'll show you. Now you'll get to see why a glass table is so easy to clean up, much better than drop sheets. See that red paint on there? If I go to paint something white or yellow, that will rub on the end and it actually does go onto your product. So I learnt rather quick to clean that bit. And I find that I actually go through more Ziploc bags than I do sponges, because these just go. These are probably 2 weeks old now, all of these. So I get a lot of lasting, and my paint stretches so much further when you're not washing half of it down the sink. Now he will hang on the drying rack. Before I go any further, I now cut out my backboard, which is what Winnie the Pooh will get stuck on